Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. We are going to be going over what our August TBR is going to be, and this is going to be a special edition because it is ARC August in August, and I am going to be co-hosting one of the teams for ARC August, which is hosted by Read with Dr. B. Definitely go check out her channel. She has a lot of really fun content, but I will be co-hosting the team, the Crimson Coven, and obviously the vibe is witches. The vibe is witches to me. That's why I wanted to be on that team. So I am co-hosting that team, so definitely go check out that introduction video for the readathon. I'm going to talk about it a little bit here so you guys know what it is, but I'm really excited because it is all about reading your ARCs, which you actually can join if you don't have ARCs. You can just read whatever, you just won't get like the specific bonus prompt. It's a very user-friendly type of readathon where you can read literally everything and still get points. It just kind of motivates me and a lot of people to read our ARCs that we have on NetGalley and like our physical ARCs. I am going to be focusing on my NetGalleys. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today. I'm going to try to pick a NetGalley for everything that we throw today. We're going to be talking about some of the older books that I have that I definitely want to get through in August. With that being said, let's get through a little bit of housekeeping, and that means tallying up our points and seeing what we read from the last video. First of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room. If you guys haven't been to a previous video, this is what I use to actually mark down my points from prompts that I actually fulfill. And last week we actually hit enough negative points that I had to spin the wheel of no appeal, and we're getting rid of those books. So the point is to purge these books that I just haven't picked up in a really long time. It is to get rid of them or read them, decide what I want to do with them. And I did not even attempt to read them in like the 2 months, because I don't do a TBR every single month, but in the 2 to 3 months that I had this TBR planned, I did not even touch them, did not even attempt them. So they're going. So those books that I spun for were We Hunt the Flame, which means I will be getting rid of We Hunt the Flame and We Free the Stars. So both of those are going. 2 giant chunky books. And we also spun for Stain, which is a book I've had for a really long time. I don't want to read these. It's like, it's a good way to force myself to get rid of these because I'm not picking them up. So I will also be getting rid of Stain. So that is 3 books from our Wheel of No Appeal that we will be getting rid of. We also did a rules change last time, and originally it was only 10 points, but it's not that many points. So it is going to be 20 from now on. So it says 10 equals free pick, 10 equals spin the wheel. It's actually going to be 20 now. I just kind of have to take a marker and write over that. So I need to remove all of the failed ones except for 1, because I think I have 11 on there. And we will be starting with 1 in the failed column, and then I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 9 in the finished column, so I'm 11 away from getting to switch one of the prompts for a free pick for that point value. I promise everything will make a lot of sense as we go on. So speaking of last week, let's talk about the prompts that we actually fulfilled and which ones that we failed. I am so excited to tell you that I passed all of them. Obviously, I had like 3 months to do all of them, but it is what it is. I'm not trying to punish myself, okay? I'm not trying to punish myself. So I'm really excited that we actually did finish all of these. So first up, we had Least Anticipated, and that was worth 3 points. And I did read It Ends With Us, which is a massive least anticipated book for me. So that definitely counts. So I will add 3 to my finished column, bringing us up to 12 points. These stickers are going to get so worn out because I'm literally just shuffling the stickers back and forth because I want to reuse them. They're going to get worn out. I'm going to have to replace these, but they're really cute. So then we had a recommended book, and I ended up reading Hollowpox. That was worth 2 points, and that was great. I had such a fun time with that. That ended up being a 5-star, so that was a perfect recommended book. So that brings us up to 14 points in the finished column. Then we picked Dystopian, which also was a 2-pointer, and we read The Gravewood. I would count this as a dystopian. I was looking into it, and it's kind of like a romantasy, but like it isn't a dystopian world, so I am counting it as dystopian. So that is another 2 points, and that brings us to 16. So we are 4 away, and I think we are literally going to be 1 short. We're going to be 1 short to getting a free pick. Next up, we had a nature horror, and I am counting Briardark. So I recently read Briardark, and to me, that is nature horror. It is also cosmic horror, but based on what is happening in nature, I would count that as a nature horror. So another 2 points, and that brings us to 18. And then our very last prompt was just read a horror book, and I read a lot. There was a lot that I could pick, but what I put on the spreadsheet was The Haunted House She Calls Her Own, which is a really fun short story collection, but like, I read so many. I read so many. That was definitely a hit. And that was only worth 1 point, which brings us to 19. So we are one short. So hopefully we will hit it next time and we'll get to do a free pick and cash in my 20 points. So this is what our little board looks like right now. It looks really good because we had to cash in the 10 points last week. So we still have 1 point in the failed and then we have 19 points in the finish, and that is where we stand right now. So let's move into the prompts for this week. Now I do have some that I want. Like, obviously, I think the best option would be just to get a bunch of one-pointers and just get a bunch of genre picks. I think that would be really easy. I would love to just get 5 genre picks. I don't know if I have that many. I absolutely do not want to pick the one that says first you see on Instagram, first you see on YouTube, first you see on TikTok. I don't want those. Those are prompts. I do not want those. Those will not fit this really well. I will get a little bit screwed there with this because I am just trying to read other books as well. Like, not everything on here is going to be arcs, but I am trying for everything being arcs. So yeah, I'm hoping for genre picks. That's about it. Like, I really want genre picks, and it's a lot of fantasy. It's a lot of fantasy, but I will take horror. I do have a lot of horror and some thrillers. So that is kind of, finger crossed, what I have. I would like something to match The Beautiful Maddening by Shea Ernshaw. I would like to get to that. Moth Dark by Kika Pulau. And then I also have like The Weaver Bride, All of Us Murders, The Hitchhiker. I have so many that I need to get to, and these are all like the really old ones. Some current ones that I would like to get to. So some things coming out in August that I would like to get to that I have arcs for. We have The Burn Line. So that would be a horror. That would be a really good one. Heart of Glass by Jennifer Hillier. Problem is, a lot of my arcs for August are stuff for like book box videos. So that's the other problem. But I also have those to choose from because I am on episode, where am I at? I am on episode May's episode, so I'm reading my May, and I have 3 arcs of those books. So Deathbringer, Bloodbound, and Seek the Traitor's Son. I would also love to get things for that. So picking romantasy or fantasy would be perfect for that. And those are already on my TBR because I have to get to that video. So there's a couple things that I really want to get to. I think we just need to throw the darts and see where we land. If I pick classic, I will lose my mind. If I get classic, I will lose it and I will quit. I will quit because I don't have time for that this month. Okay? Okay, so let's go throw the darts. The dart throwing is gonna look a little murky again because I still haven't set up stuff. So it's just gonna be the dartboard right now. But hopefully next time, I'm gonna say it every time, hopefully next time we'll have it a little bit more set up with better lighting. So if you haven't seen one of these dart throwing videos before, this is actually how I'm picking my points. So if I hit this outer grouping, then it is a 1-point prompt. If I hit this inner grouping, it is a 2-point prompt. And if I hit any of the red and green color squares, then that is a 3-point prompt. And we definitely don't want this this week. We don't want that this week. If I hit the green, it is automatically 3 points, but I get a free pick. So it's basically like hitting 20 points on its own. And then if I get the middle, I can go buy a new book in this video. So actually we don't want that either because I have plenty of books. We actually don't want that, but that is what the red means in the center for me. So we're gonna throw 5. If I miss the board, it is an automatic 1-point prompt, and I have to throw again. That will add books on and prompts onto our list of things. So let's throw our 5 darts and hopefully we don't miss the board. Throw number 1. That is a 2-point prompt, which is not exactly what we wanted because the 1-point prompts are the ones that have the genre prompts. So I am really trying to shoot in this like outer ring. I swear when I aim, it doesn't do what I want it to do. So that was almost actually inside, which I wouldn't have minded a 3-point free prompt, but it is in the 2 rings. So that is another 2-point prompt. That's a miss. That's a miss. It's been a while since I missed, but that is a miss. So that's automatically 1, and I will be throwing another 2-point prompt, and another 2-point prompt. This is the end of regulation. I do have 1 bonus prompt that I have to throw for. But so far we have 4 2-point prompts and 1 1-point prompt. So let's throw 1 more. And it's another 2. So I guess this is gonna be really easy and it's just gonna be all 2s and 1 1. So let's go look what the prompts are. All right, so we have 6 prompts to pull. And first we're gonna start with 1 points. We're gonna start with 1 point. I don't remember what anything is in here besides genres. It is primarily genres, so I am hoping for a genre pick, but I do think most anticipated might be 1 in here. I can't remember if that's 2 points or not. I don't really check these, so they're kind of a surprise. Here is our 1-point prompt fantasy book. Look at that. Okay, we wanted fantasy or horror or thriller were like the 3 that we wanted. Romance, wouldn't have been super happy with that, so let's go find some fantasy arcs. So I am going to try something that is more specifically fantasy. So many of these are romantasy and not mostly fantasy. And now I'm like, oh no, like looking through these, oh, what would I count as fantasy? Heart's Gambit, that could work. Midnight on the Celestial, that would count. That's one I've had for a while. Only Spelled Deep would also count. So actually, okay, I have quite a few. We have our first 2-point poll. There's a lot of different stuff in here. I think these are the Instagram, YouTube, and did I say Instagram? Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok ones. I really don't want those. I really, really don't want those. Oh, Gothic is interesting. Gothic's hard. We've had Gothic before, and that's hard. I don't think we didn't have it last time though, so this one will count. So first 2-point prompt, Gothic. Trying to think of some Gothic arcs. I think I have some. Now this one's a hard one. I am looking through this and I'm not sure what I would count for Gothic. I think the Fourth Wife would actually count. Fourth Wife has those vibes. I would say, it says the Hacienda meets Sister Wives. The Hacienda is definitely a Gothic in my opinion. This says, see, it says Gothic. There we go. Chilling, darkly romantic, historical Gothic. There we go. Fourth Wife. Now, if you want something a little bit different, I would kind of count Wolfworm as like the Appalachian horror Gothic, which is a thing. It's a different type of Gothic. So Wolfworm could also count depending on how it's done. But I do think Fourth Wife is a safe option. I have the ALC of this one, and I've actually been really, really excited about it. Because I mean, like, the Hacienda meets Sister Wives. Like, it seems like the drama. And you guys know, I love fake drama. Not real drama. Fake drama. Next 2-point prompt. Let's pick towards the bottom this time. Oh, shoot. First TBR book you see from Instagram. Oh, man. Okay. Really didn't want this. Really, really didn't want this. I will use my computer for Instagram so that you guys can see my reaction as we're going through it. My Instagram also is not like a ton of, like, there's a lot of Bookstagram stuff, but I feel like it's mostly ads. I feel like it's ads for, like, book companies. So that one's gonna be a pain. Gonna be the first arc I see on Instagram that I have, either physically or on NetGalley. Grim Tidings would have been good. But I did not get approved for that. I feel like that one was really hard to get approved for, and I definitely did not get approved for that one. Fountain Bookstore. See, it's just like a bunch of ads. Enchanting the Fae Queen. Wait a minute, I have that as an arc. I do, I actually have that as an arc. Okay, that was really easy. That was super easy. Enchanting the Fae Queen. I don't have that edition. I didn't really like their editions of this series, but I do have Enchanting the Fae Queen. It's the second book in the Wooing the Witch Queen series. So I guess this is gonna be our pick. I do kind of want to see if there's any more. Ooh, Headlights is a physical book that I own. Do not have the arc of it. I don't even follow any of these accounts. I do like meme accounts though. Ooh, this is a book club. Do they have something? Bone of My Bone. Bone of My Bone would also work. So I have two good options there. So Bone of My Bone and Enchanting the Fae Queen. But if we really go by the rules of this, Enchanting the Fae Queen would be the one that I have to pick. Next 2-point prompt. Oh my, this is YouTube now. This is YouTube. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do the YouTube one because in my head, first TBR book you see from a YouTube video. So I think I'm gonna say first arc that I see in a YouTube video. So that might be hard. But again, I have a lot of arcs. I got like 140. So for the YouTube one, I have decided that I am going to go on book reviews. So I clicked on book reviews up at the top. Instead of doing my subscriber feed, because my subscriber feed has a lot of non-booktube stuff as well. Like I have a lot of horror stuff on there and movie reviewers and stuff. So that would be really annoying. The only problem with doing it this way is it's most likely only going to be really popular booktubers. So that's a little bit annoying, and there's already people I don't follow. Which is very interesting. I follow Elliot Brooks, but I don't. Oh no, I do follow Goobus, but they're a horror person normally, so I wasn't thinking about them doing book stuff. Okay, I don't see anything, and this is like 8-month-old video. Like I would prefer newer videos, but whatever. I don't see any of the horror ones that I have. See, and they don't have anything in their thumbnail, nothing in their thumbnail. That's the part we're getting at, is a lot of people don't put stuff in their thumbnail. Oh, I have a physical copy of Dolly All the Time, but not an arc. What is this? Doll community. I feel like YouTube has the strangest things. Like, I don't know who half these people are. Oh, I know Plot Twist Please. They're entertaining. I already read This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me. I actually had an arc of that, so that's sad. That's all Stephen King. Definitely don't want to read that or have any of that. Ooh, The Bad Prose Epidemic, whatever that is. There's a ton on there. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I have any of these books. Oh man, okay. That was like a really good chance to find something. These are all like criticism things. I wanted like actual, this is book reviews. Maybe I need to find something that says book blogs, because I'm not seeing anything here that is going to work. I may have to switch over to my subscription, because I don't even see anyone I follow on here. I thought I'd have some people that I follow on here. So I have switched to my subscriber feed. So I am going to skip around in this just to see if I see anything really fast. Because again, you can already see from the front row. It's Smosh, a movie reviewer, and a horror reviewer. So it's going to be a little hard. This is way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. This is perfect. Elliot Brooks had exactly what I needed, and that is Scion. Scion and Victorious, actually. I haven't read Vengeful yet, but technically I could do Scion or Victorious, and we're just going to stop there because that was really hard to go through. Really, the arcs that I have are not stuff people are reading right now, which really stinks. But Scion and Victorious, that works for me. We're gonna end this misery. I'm tempted to put the YouTube one up into 3 points next time because that was awful. Second to last pick. This is taking forever. Own Voices. Okay, that actually goes really, really well with Arc August, and I have quite a few. Now, this is a fun one. So, No Shadow Stays is by Sarah Hashem, and this is the author of the Jasad Crown series duology. And she is American and Egyptian, and she actually writes about an Egyptian character, and I think that is really fun. We don't get a lot of Egyptian stories. Anytime she asks her father questions about Egypt or about her mother's mysterious death, he struggles to open up, and she actually travels to Egypt. So I think this will be a really, really fun one. So this is a good Own Voices. Ooh, this is another really good one. I have Dearly Departed by Chip Pons, and he is a LGBTQ plus writer and specifically likes to write romances that are rooted in queer joy and the belief that everyone deserves their happily ever after. So that would be perfect. I'm actually really, really excited about Dearly Departed. I think that would be really perfect for Own Voices as well. Final 2-point pick. It's not been the best. Nothing is like really easy. I feel like Own Voices should be easy, but the rest not so much. So I really need a win. Standalone. I said start along. What is that? Standalone. Okay, that actually is really easy because that can be pretty much any horror, any thriller. That's easy. Okay, that's almost a gimme. That probably could be a 1-point prompt, but it is more specific. I can't read one of my series books, and a lot of my books are series books. Okay. Standalone. I already had a couple pulled up. The Beautiful Maddening is a standalone. Pretty much all of Shay Earnshaw's books are standalones. And then we also had Moth Dark. So the two that I really, really wanted to read earlier, perfect for this. No Shadow Stay, which I also said, that also is a standalone. And same as Dearly Departed. I think pretty much everything that I picked was a standalone as well. So I have a lot of options for standalones. And that is everything that I have for you guys today. That is kind of the general gist of what I want to get through in Arc August. I'm really hoping to put a dent in my NetGalley. I am not actively, I don't want to call myself a liar. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to be a liar. I have way more than I thought out right now. I was going to say I actually am not looking to get any more arcs. But I do have some out, but all of them are things that I like have been really, really wanting, and I do think I'm gonna get turned down for a lot of these. Silver Dawn by Marie Lu is something that I have pending. Magical Cheese Emporium by Sarah Beth Durst is pending. The Alma Vampires by Elena Armas is pending. Murmuration by TJ Klune. The Legends and Lattes graphic novel, I want to see if I like it better than the book. And then Mortal Things by Marie Lu. So kind of just like things I'm really, really excited about, but otherwise I'm really trying not to request anything else because I am trying to get my ratio back up. So Anyway, that is what I'm hoping to read in ARC August. I'm very, very excited, like I said, to be co-hosting the Team Crimson Coven. Definitely please join us. Down below, I will have the link to the introduction video. And so I really hope to see you guys over there in August. I'm very excited about it, and I'm hoping it'll be very motivating. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to see future content. If you want any bonus content, definitely make sure to check out the membership down below. Just hit the join button. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a book emoji because we are definitely trying to be motivated for August. That is everything that I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.